Jonathan Gregory Brandis was born on April 13, 1976, in Danbury, Connecticut, USA. He was the only child of Gregory Brandis, a firefighter, and Mary Brandis, a teacher and personal manager. From a very young age, Jonathan showed signs of charisma and confidence. At just 2 years old, he began his career in front of the camera as a child model, appearing in magazine advertisements and television commercials. By age 6, Brandis had already appeared in dozens of national TV commercials, including one for Buster Brown shoes. His natural screen presence and expressive eyes quickly made him a favorite in the commercial world. Encouraged by his early success, the Brandis family moved to Los Angeles when Jonathan was 9 years old so he could pursue a full-time career in acting. Early acting career. Brandis started landing television roles soon after moving to Hollywood. He made his acting debut in 1982 on the soap opera One Life to Live, playing Kevin Buchanan. He then went on to appear in several popular TV shows throughout the 1980s, including Kate and Allie, Who's the Boss?, Murder, She Wrote, and L.A. Law. His talent and professionalism stood out, especially for someone so young. Brandis had the ability to handle dramatic and comedic material with equal skill, making him a sought-after child actor. Breakthrough and rise to fame. Jonathan Brandis's big breakthrough came in 1990, when he was cast as Bill Denbrough in the television miniseries adaptation of Stephen King's It. The role brought him to national attention. Despite sharing screen time with other rising stars, Brandis's performance stood out for its emotional depth and sincerity. It was a major achievement for a then 14-year-old actor. That same year, he starred opposite Chuck Norris in Sidekicks, 1992, a family action comedy that became a hit with younger audiences. Brandis played Barry Gabrski, a bullied teen who escapes his troubles through daydreams of martial arts adventures with Norris. The film solidified his appeal as a relatable teen hero and heartthrob. But it was his role as Lucas Wolenzak, a teenage computer genius on the futuristic sci-fi TV series seaQuest DSV, 1993-1996, that made him a bona fide teen idol. Produced by Steven Spielberg and airing on NBC, seaQuest DSV was set in the near future and followed the crew of a high-tech submarine. Brandis's character, Lucas, was the brainy and empathetic bridge between youth and adult cast members. The role catapulted him to international fame. At the height of seaQuest's popularity, Brandis received up to 4,000 fan letters a week and was featured on the covers of numerous teen magazines like Tiger Beat, BOP, and 16 magazine. He became one of the most recognizable young actors of the mid-1990s, beloved by a generation of fans. Film work and transitioning into adulthood. During his seaQuest years and shortly after, Brandis appeared in several films, including Ladybugs, 1992, a sports comedy in which he disguised himself as a girl to play on a girls' soccer team, showcasing both his comic timing and willingness to take risks. The Never-Ending Story 2, The Next Chapter, 1990, he played the lead role of Bastion Bucks in the sequel to the fantasy classic. Ghosts Can't Do It, 1989, a lesser-known film in which he had a supporting role. After seaQuest ended in 1996, Brandis attempted to shift toward more mature roles, but the transition proved difficult. Like many child actors, he faced challenges in redefining his image in a competitive industry. Roles became fewer, and the attention he once attracted began to wane. He continued to work sporadically in the late 1990s and early 2000s, with small roles in films like Ride with the Devil, 1999, a Civil War drama directed by Ang Lee. Brandis hoped this film would mark a new chapter in his career, but most of his scenes were cut from the final version. The disappointment reportedly affected him deeply. Personal struggles. Behind his public image, Brandis faced mounting personal struggles. As his fame diminished and acting jobs became harder to find, he reportedly dealt with feelings of rejection, depression, and identity loss. Friends and colleagues noted that he took his career very seriously and felt crushed by the setbacks in his adult years. He also reportedly turned to alcohol in his final years and struggled with his mental health, though he tried to maintain a hopeful front. Brandis continued auditioning and writing screenplays, clinging to the dream of a comeback. Tragic death. On November 11, 2003, Jonathan Brandis was found hanging in the hallway of his Los Angeles apartment by a friend. He was rushed to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center but died the following day on November 12 at the age of 27. His death was ruled a suicide by hanging. Brandis did not leave a suicide note, but those close to him mentioned that he had spoken about being despondent over his fading career and lack of opportunity in the film industry. His tragic death shocked fans and the entertainment community. Many people only then realized the extent of the personal battles he had been fighting behind the scenes. Legacy. Jonathan Brandis's death was a wake-up call to many about the pressures of child stardom and the mental health crisis in Hollywood. It spotlighted how even seemingly successful young actors can suffer from intense personal pain and disillusionment. Though his life was tragically short, Brandis left behind a memorable body of work that continues to resonate with fans. For those who grew up in the 1990s, his roles in seaQuest DSV, Sidekicks, It, and The Never-Ending Story 2 hold a nostalgic and emotional significance. He was more than just a teen heartthrob, he was a talented actor with sensitivity, humor, and a genuine screen presence. In the years since his passing, tributes to Brandis have appeared online, in documentaries, and on fan forums. His name frequently comes up in discussions about mental health awareness and the darker side of Hollywood. Fellow actors and directors who worked with him have remembered him as intelligent, kind, and deeply committed to his craft. His former seaQuest castmates, including Roy Scheider, spoke fondly of his talent and professionalism. Many fans continue to honor his memory through online tributes and fan art, ensuring that he is not forgotten. Conclusion. Jonathan Brandis's life was a mix of early brilliance, public adoration, and private heartbreak. A gifted actor and a beloved teen icon, he brought joy and inspiration to millions, even as he struggled with his own internal battles. His story serves as both a celebration of youthful talent and a cautionary tale about the emotional toll of fame and rejection. Though he left the world too soon, Jonathan Brandis will always be remembered for the kindness in his eyes, the depth of his performances, and the hearts he touched, both on screen and off.